Hey everyone, welcome to the Dankest Dungeon, where we play high-power Bracket 3 Commander games. This is going to be a rematch of the Ninja Turtle Commanders that we ran last week. Catch that here in the upper right if you haven't seen it. Otherwise, let's go ahead and play. Hey, it's Jason back again playing Donatello and April, a dorkable duo. Hopefully no one's running Torpor Orb.
Hey guys, Steve back again. In the spirit of the holidays, instead of playing two turtle doves, I'll be playing two turtle bros. One makes the board thick, one doubles the damage, and I'm just here to go ninja, go ninja, go.
Hey, I'm Brent, and this is game 2, and I'm back playing Michelangelo and Donatello, and I'm going out for pizza after this.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm back playing Super Shredder. You could theoretically build this deck as a aristocrat-style deck. I don't really like doing that if the commander doesn't either provide a way to sack things or provides things to sack. I suppose with a good enough payoff, that's probably fine, but getting swole didn't seem like enough to me. I don't know.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Alright, it's time for game 2. Let's go ahead and roll. I got a 19.
14.
16.
Stop it.
This hand doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna try again.
Should probably take a better hand than that.
Hand is real questionable.
This hand's got some powerful things to do if it works out.
This hand's pretty cool if it had one more land. Go to 6.
You would have top decked it.
This hand's pretty cool.
Schrodinger's land. You have it until you don't.
I don't think that's how Schrodinger works.
Actually, this hand's horrible. I can't keep this.
By the reversal. This hand's fine. I'm gonna put this on the bottom.
Sure. We'll put that card on the bottom.
That's what they get for going first and second.
We're all balanced out now. Alright, I'm gonna take my first turn. Start off by drawing a card. It's an island. Pass turn.
I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath, and then I'm gonna crack it for a trial. It's gonna be the Nile one. Pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. All lands are forests. Hardened Scales.
That's more counters.
Yep, whenever I put one or more counters on a creature, put one more.
I have the Black Gate. I could pay 3 life to enter it untapped, but I don't have anything to play, so I won't. Tap for black, I pay 2 and tap it to choose a player with the most life. Target creature can't be blocked by creatures that player controls this turn. Pass turn.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play an island. And then I will play a Thought Vessel. I have no maximum hand size. It taps for colorless mana. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a basic forest. Tap 1 for Utopia Sprawl on Garden, naming black. And then I'll pass turn.
Matt says I need a lower life total. I'll pay 3 life for that to enter untapped. 2 mana. I'm gonna play Mikey. Being in a second main phase, if I attack this turn, put a +1 counter on a target creature and create a food token. Pass the turn.
I have Shizo Death Storehouse. Shizo, sorry. Taps for black, and I can pay black and tap it to give target legendary creature fear until end of turn. I'm gonna play my command or 1/1 menace, and whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Speaking of lowering your life total, I'm gonna play an Ancient Tomb. Game changer. Land for turn. I'll pay full price for Phyrexian Metamorph as a copy of Thought Vessel. Go
Sure.
ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We're gonna get a Mire. Tap 3, Sprawl adding black for Black Market Connections. Crack the Mire one more time and just keep bleeding myself.
I will trigger Super Shredder. He will become large-ish.
Get the catch you a trial. Your turn, Brent.
Draw. I'm gonna play Prismatic Vista. We're gonna fetch
Swole.
a basic island. 3 mana. Kami, the Whispered Hopes. 1 or more +1 counters would be put on a permanent I control. That many +1 are put on that permanent. Tap at X mana of any one color, where X is its power. I'm gonna go to combat. Jason, 2.
Yep.
Second main, I'm gonna go to put a counter on Kami, which is gonna be 3 counters total thanks to Kami and Hardened Scales.
Pretty good.
Makes a bunch of mana, too.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw and be sad that I'm going last. I guess that card's neat. I have a Plaza of Heroes. Taps for colorless, does some things about legendary spells. I can 3 and exile it. Target legendary creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. But instead, I'm simply enamored with Steve's play, and I'm gonna do it too. Black Market Connections. I'm gonna hit Brent because he's scary. For 3 whole damage. Go ahead.
I will untap and draw.
I shouldn't have done that. I should hit Jason. Oh well.
Slips by again.
When in doubt, hit Jason.
I'm gonna play another island.
But he also has in his mind when in doubt hit Brent, so he's torn.
It's very confusing in my mind right now, yes.
5 mana and cast my commander, Donnie in April. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. All right, I have cards in hand. Go ahead.
Gross.
Pay that 6 life. Get Shapeshifter and draw a card. Abandoned Air Temple is land for turn. It enters tapped unless I control a basic land, but I got this here forest.
Nice.
We're just gonna pay 4 for Leo. And Leo is whenever a token I control enters, I may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control, but that only triggers once each turn. And for Wooburg, they gain Menace, Trample, and Lifelink. Pass turn.
Oh, I also have a food token in addition to the counters. Not that that matters here, but combat. Matt, 2 please.
Sure.
Trigger, put 3 counters on Kami. Make another food.
That's crazy.
It's pretty good.
Tap for 7 green, 3 of it for Scoot Swarm. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I create a 1/1 insect. If I have 6 more lands, instead I create a copy of this creature. 1 mana. An animation module. Whenever 1 or more +1 counters are on a permanent I control, I may pay 1. If I do, create a 1/1 colorless servo. And then as 3, tap, choose a counter on target permanent. You may give that permanent or player another one of that counter.
That's pretty good.
2 mana. Nature's Lore. Search my library forest. I'm gonna grab some technology with my Nature's Lore. Grabbing Hedge Maze, it'll enter. I'll surveil 1. We'll actually keep that on top, weirdly enough. 1 more green floating. Donatello. 1 more token to be created underneath my control. I create that many tokens plus a mutagen token. Land for turn. Scalding Tarn, which will create another insect, which will create a mutagen. We will sack the Scalding Tarn.
The Shredder feeds.
We will get Breeding Pool. When it enters, it's going to create another insect and another mutagen. Sack one of the mutagens. 3 +1 counters on Donatello.
And 1 on Shredder.
Then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap. During my upkeep, I don't really need a shapeshifter, but I'll do the other 2. I will get a treasure and I will draw an additional card, paying 3 life. Land for turn is Blink Moth Nexus. I'm gonna sack my treasure and make the Shredder bigger. Cast Armor of Shadows. Until end of turn, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains Indestructible. I'm gonna target this one. Damnation.
Yep.
Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated.
I will happily have my commander die and get hit.
So I'll put 9 counters on the Super Shredder. Combat. Hey Jason.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, I'm not dead yet. I'll go down to 18.
Neat. Pass turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I will play an island for a turn. I'm gonna lose 2 life. I'm gonna cast Frantic Search. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, untap up to 3 lands. I'm gonna float a blue. I'm gonna draw 2. I'm gonna discard Deadeye Navigator and Archaeomancer. And then I will untap these 3 lands. Use that blue floating, tap these for an additional 2. I'm gonna play Tribute Mage. When Tribute Mage enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card with a converted mana cost of 2. I'm gonna put Sapphire Medallion into my hand.
Sure.
Tap Ancient Tomb for a green, 1 more blue for a Sapphire Medallion. Blue spells I play cost 1 less to play. And I'm gonna pass turn after that.
Ominously.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Losing 6.
You're committed. I think every time you've played that on the channel, you just go all 6 all the time.
Daddy didn't raise a quitter. Get a Professional Facebreaker. It's got Menace. Whenever 1 or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, sack a treasure, exile the top card of my library. I may play that card this turn. And again, I pass.
I guess I'll just Finale of Devastation for 3.
Getting your Kami back.
Get my Kami back. And for turn, Wood of Foothills.
Straight shredding it.
Shredding it, dude.
Bro, we out here shredding.
You see that guy? He's fucking shredded.
No way. WHEY.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Pay 1.
That's how you get shredded.
Sacrifice this mutagen token.
Shredding.
Put a total of 3 counters on Kami, thanks to Hardened Scales and its own effect. Pass turn.
Upkeep. I will lose 3.
Is it harder to untap a Shredder with so many counters on it?
Trigger's got to be swole.
Yeah.
Turn.
You gotta practice. I'm gonna get a treasure, I'm gonna draw an extra card. Here is a basic swamp. Combat. Send to Jason.
I'll pay 1 blue mana to attempt to Pongify Shredder.
3 mana and exile Plaza of Heroes to give it hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Pretty cool. I'm not doing anything about that. 2 mana. I'm gonna Ghostly Flicker, targeting Tribute Mage and Phyrexian Metamorph.
Sure.
These will both come in. This will come in as a copy of Tribute Mage.
Yep.
I will double block. I will also search for 2 artifacts that cost 2.
This will get bigger when they leave, and then it'll get bigger again when they die.
Sure. I'll grab Arcane Signet and Isochron Scepter.
That's going to be the end of my turn.
I live to be attacked by Shredder another day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna lose 2 life. Play an Arcane Signet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Donnie in April. They're gonna get back Pongify from my graveyard. I'm gonna cast it on Super Shredder.
Don't have any responses to that.
Cool.
I'll command zone him, and I'll get a dork.
That's gonna be my turn.
Draw. Losing 6.
All right.
Small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get Leo.
There you be.
I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna send the Facebreaker at Brent. Not summoning 6 Shapeshifter at Jason.
I'll take 3.
That will trigger Facebreaker. I will get 2 more treasures. That will trigger Leo once, and they will all get +1/+1 counters.
Nice.
I'll pass turn.
I'll play my Urza Saga.
Nice.
Can now tap for mana. 2 attacks. Mikey Angelo. So we will. Jason, take 4.
Okay.
Second main, put 3 counters on. Mikey. Trigger, I will choose to not do it. Pass the turn.
During my upkeep, I will lose 3 life. Get another treasure and another card. I have a swamp as land for turn. 4. One ring. It changes games. Maybe.
Nice.
I will gain protection from everything until my next turn, and then immediately burden myself with a card. 1, 2, 3. Champion's Helm. It's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, and as long as it's legendary, it is hexproof. Hey, Jason, buddy.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay, pass the turn.
Are you by chance enjoying this video? Consider becoming a member over on our Patreon page. It's the best way to support the channel and help it grow. Don't want to spend any money? Liking, subscribing, and commenting down below all help as well and are totally free. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to the game. I will untap and draw. I'll play an island. That's it. We're done. Go ahead.
I don't like that Cyclonic Drift mana.
Draw, lose 6. Trigger Leo.
How did Steve become the problem?
Because we didn't do anything to him?
Technically, I have 4 Ninja Turtles now, so.
It's
Yeah.
true. I guess we lose.
5, Raphael.
Oh, right, you have a second commander.
I now have 5 Ninja Turtles. When he enters the battlefield, I create a mutagen token, and I double all damage that creatures I control with counters on them would deal. I'm gonna play this Triumph as land for turn. I'm gonna pay Wooburg, give each of my creatures Menace, Trample, and Lifelink.
Oh, that'll do it.
This Shapeshifter is going at Jason. Hey Brent,
I feel like you don't need to swing all of them.
I need more life to put into black market connections.
Two of them would do.
Well, why are you bargaining with? Why would he care? I'm gonna die while you guys are doing
Okay.
whatever.
14 times 2 would be 28, which would be enough to kill me.
And now I got Menace.
Okay, I'll just die.
2 triggers on Facebook.
I lied. Sacrifice of food. Gain 3 life.
I'm not dead yet.
Go down to 2.
All right, that will give me 2 more treasures on Facebreaker, and I feel like I have to do the responsible thing and get rid of the ring right now.
Every time! Fine, whatever. I'm fine. We're all fine
yeah.
here.
I'm gonna leave 1 treasure. Tap
Sure.
the Air Temple. That's better things to do. And I'll pass turn.
Play this land for turn. 5 mana for that.
Blocker.
Yep.
Donnie.
Yeah, pass the turn.
I will untap. During my upkeep, I will lose 3 to get a treasure and a card. Hey Steve, how big is your largest creature?
Yeah, 5.
I'm gonna cast Kagemaro, First to Suffer. Power of Darkness is equal to the number of cards in your hand. I can pay black and sacrifice that all creatures get -X until end of turn. Rex is the number of cards in your hand. How does that sound?
That sounds like a card.
Sweet. Is it a card that resolves?
It's a card that resolves.
Nice. I'm gonna pay 3 life to put Belmire into play untapped. Keep my treasure, which might be greedy, but who knows. And I'm gonna pay a black and sacrifice Kagemaro, First to Suffer. All creatures get -X until end of turn.
-6/-6.
Yeah.
I have a response. It's going to resolve, but
Sure.
3 mana, put a counter on Kami, which puts 3 counters on Kami. So he's a 7/7.
I shouldn't have played that land. I fucking knew it. Fine, whatever. You can have it.
I will tap it for 7 before the -X/-X. I'm going to make a servo, which will die. But the important part is when I make a servo, I also make a mutagen to help me later.
Sure.
So I'm going to use the other mana, draw a card for each creature I control with +1 counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible in a turn, but doesn't get around -X/-X. But I do get the draw too.
Remember that time when you had 2 treasures and you were like, maybe I shouldn't spend these. It could come back to bite me. And you played that equipment. And then you had 1 treasure and you're like, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to play this land instead. This might come back to bite me.
Yeah.
Foreseeing the future.
I can only make wrong decisions. But anyway, it's Steve's turn.
Draw a card. Lose 6. Get this triangle Shapeshifter. Get another treasure. Now we'll make decisions. 4. Fathom Mage. Evolve, and whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed on Fathom Mage, I may draw a card. 4. We're going to play Mer'ek Nightblade. That has Outlast for 1 black, and each creature I control with a +1/+1 counter, it has Death Touch. Trigger Fathom Mage, it will evolve, and I will draw a card. Verdant Catacombs is land for turn. I'm going to crack it. Get a Breeding Pool. Take another 2. Pay that 1. Noble Hierarch. And with that, I'll pass turn.
Urza Saga. I will float a mana. I will sack. Urza Saga will grab Soul Ring. Land for turn will be this Flooded Strand Forest. 6/7. Donnie.
Donnie.
3 mana. Tap Animation Module to put 3 more counters on Kami. Trigger. Pay 1. make a servo, I guess. Tap for 10. Blue. 2 of it for Clan Crafter. Commander creatures I own have pay 2, sacrifice an artifact, put a +1 counter on this creature, draw a card.
That's pretty good.
We'll pay 2. We'll sacrifice my last food, even though I could use it to gain life, but I don't think that's going to matter. Put a +1 counter on my commander, which is actually 3. And we're going to pay 1 more, make another servo. I also draw a card. Down to 3, sacrificing the mutagen. Oh wait, sorry, make another mutagen when I make that servo. So I actually have 2 mutagens. I will sacrifice one of the mutagens to put another 3 counters on my commander. Drawing a card, also trigger animation module. I will pay another 1 down to 2, make another servo, making another mutagen. Then I guess I'll use this last 2 to sacrifice another mutagen to put 3 more counters on my commander and draw a card. No remaining mana to do the servo part though. And I'll pass turn.
Upkeep, I'll pay 3 life. Create another treasure and draw another card. Land for turn is Prismatic Vista. I'm going to start with a Momentum Breaker. Start your engines. When this enchantment enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle. Each opponent who can't discards a card.
I'll sack a Hierarch.
Servo.
Okay. I can pay 2 and sacrifice it to gain life equal to my speed. I'm going to pay 2 mana to cast Shieldred's Edict. Choose 1. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Each player sacrifices a creature token, or each player sacrifices a planeswalker. I will choose non-token creature.
I'm going to Swan Song that one.
Sure. I will get bird. I'm going to sack this land. Let's play Which Child is Your Favorite Child? Make an example. Each opponent separates the creatures they control into 2 piles. For each opponent, I choose one of those piles. Each opponent sacrifices the creatures in the chosen pile. I want that one.
Kami's been trying to do his job.
Yeah, he's too good at it is the problem. Pass the turn.
Overqualified for the position.
Something like that.
4, 5, 6. Treasure. Bro. Draw a card. Steam Pens. We'll get Marcus, Mutant Mayor. Vigilance and Trample, and whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if that creature has a +1/+1 counter on it. If it doesn't, put 1 on it. We're gonna go to combat. 1 Shapeshifter at Brent. The Nightblade's going at Matt.
I will block with my bird.
I will block with a servo.
Alright, main phase 2. 1, 2, 4. Bugenhagen. Wise Elder. It has reach, and at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control a creature with power 7 or greater, draw a card, otherwise he's a mana dork. Pay 2 for Brigand, Soldier of Meletus. Has Vigilance, Heroic. Whenever I cast a spell that targets her, put a +1/+1 counter on her, and I can tap her to remove a counter and draw a card. I have no more actions. Pass turn to you.
Land for turns, Windswept Heath. Basically just a forest. Well, let's try it, I guess. Clock of Omens. Tap 2 untapped artifacts I control. Untap target artifact. Tap Clock of Omens. An animation module. 2 untap Soul Ring. 2 floating. Tap a servo. And this mutagen to untap Soul Ring. Use the 2 floating. Sacrifice the mutagen. Put only 2 counters on now. Drawing a card. The counters get put on. I will pay 1. Have 1 floating to create a servo, which will create a mutagen. 2. Sacrifice the tapped servo. 2 counters on, drawing a card, paying the 1, creating another servo. Creating the servo creates a mutagen. Tap 2 mutagens, untap Soul Ring, sacrifice a mutagen, put 2 counters on, draw a card, pay 1, create a servo.
Create an untapped mutagen.
Yep. Tap 2 servos, untap Soul Ring, tap Soul Ring, sacrifice the tapped mutagen, 2 counters on, draw a card, pay 1, create untap servo, then untap mutagen, tap the 2 mutagens, untap Soul Ring, sacrifice the mutagen, put 2 counters on, draw a card, A1, make the servo, make an untapped mutagen, tap the mutagen, tap the servo, untap Soul Ring, sacrificing a mutagen, 2 counters on, drawing a card, paying the 1, making another servo, mutagen, tapping mutagen, all 4 servos to do the Soul Ring twice, making 4 mana, the 1 ring,
Pretty good.
tap it, I'll draw a card, kill Pat.
Sure. I'm dead.
Or does he have evasion?
I don't have any creatures.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna presage you the black market connections.
Okay.
You can go find a basic land type.
Untap. Draw. Sack the mutagen. Put a +1/+1 counter on Gone. Tap her Gone. Cycle Raffine's Tower. 4, 5. Cynicism. That gives my stuff hexproof from abilities and spells my opponents control, and for 1 and a green, I can regenerate target creature. Crack. Treasure for a Cryptolith Rite. Creatures I control have tap, add 1 mana of any color.
Nice.
That all pass turn.
Upkeep. Draw. Make return. Colorless. Green. Peregrine Took. If 1 or more tokens will be created underneath my control, that plus an additional food token are created instead. Then I can sacrifice 3 foods to draw a card. Pay a green. For a Gilded Goose. It's going to make a food token.
In response to the Gilded
Cast.
Goose cast, a Swords of Plowshares Peregrine Took.
2 into blue. Hydroelectric Specimen. That'll get exiled. I'll gain a life Back in it, boys. My one ring doesn't kill me on my next turn. Gilded Goose enters, makes a food, which makes an additional food due to Peregrine Took, which makes a mutagen from Donatello. Blue, I'm going to cast Tameo, these 1-drops that make me tokens. I'm making a clue, which makes a food, which makes a mutagen. Tap 2 servos, untap Soul Ring. Tap Soul Ring, sacrificing one of the servos. Put 2 counters there, drawing a card, 1 more mana by tapping 2 more servos. Tap Soul Ring, floating 1, using 1 to create a new servo, create a mutagen to create a food. So I make 3 tokens for basically 3 mana and I draw a card, but I should be able to speed this up by paying this 1 green because I just got my Worldly Tutor. Game has been forever changed.
Something just feels different.
Get Academy Manufacturer on top of my deck. We'll tap Clock of Omens and Miniature Module to untap. Soul Ring, tap Soul Ring, make 3 mana, sacrifice the tapped servo, put counters on my commander, make another servo, make another mutagen, make another food. We will tap all 4 servos, untap the Soul Ring twice, floating 4 mana, using 3 of it for Academy Manufacturer. If I would create a clue, food, or treasure token, I'd create 1 of each instead. Tap Academy Manufacturer and a food, I guess, to untap Soul Ring. Tap Soul Ring, making 3 mana total, sacrificing a tapped servo, put counters on, draw a card, make a servo, making a mutagen, and making a food, which not only makes a food now, it now makes a treasure and a clue. So now I have, for basically every card I draw in my deck, I make a treasure token, which gives me mana. So basically at this point, I can just keep doing this
Until
I draw.
And Tameo flips as well.
Tameo does flip, which is actually relevant here. Yeah, let's draw. We'll do this until I have 5 cards left in my deck. 56 of each mutagen, servo, treasure, clue, and food. A lot of those are tapped. We'll probably just sacrifice the mutagens because they're not that good. By tapping the mutagen that I'm sacking, tapping the clue and the food, and then an extra mutagen that I'm sacking, I should be able to just leave my treasures up.
Yeah.
Herald of the Secret Streams. Creatures with +1 counters on them can't be blocked. Every time I did this whole 55 card combo, we got 2 counters. Swing at you.
Yep.
another commander damage win. Can you stack?
Technically.
Can you stack the damage so commander's on top?
I'm only swinging with the commander.
I know, but like he dies to regular damage and commander damage. Which one actually kills him? We may never know.
I don't think it matters. And also, I wouldn't count that as a commander damage win. It's a combo win. It really is.
So Brent's able to eventually mangle some sort of combo contraption together, draw as many cards as he wanted, makes a bunch of mana, and in the end he just smacks Steve to death with his commander. Awesome. Thanks everyone for watching. Catch you next time. Thanks patrons, especially Jacob M, Paul K, Jared R, Andrew S, Finks MTG, and Trevor R. And thank you to the rest of you as well.